It should have been love. It should have been love. Like, I mean, no harm. I love Island. Why you do that at the end? Why you do that? Why you give us all this freaking feature of this couple that everybody couldn't stand at first? I could care less, but you know, I wasn't on the hate train or whatever. But we couldn't figure out this whole at first, and I mean, i.e., the Timu Kiki Wyatt, Clarke Atlanta. But now that we understood that she's just awkward, just like Taylor, and their awkwardness works perfect together. Everybody been moved on from the Olandria, situation. Clearly not. FYI, Taylor and Clarke Atlanta is no more on the island. Bust your bubble just now, but you watched the show. You just want a reaction, right? That's why you're here, right? So you should have already known that, right? Okay. Or people who didn't watch the show, they just wanted point blank what happened in the episode. But yeah, I go for other people for them details, because all I'm just doing is state my facts and my opinions and reactions on them. Could have been love. No, it should have been love. It should have been love. Like, they know the right song, because it should have been love. They kept their A in the villa. Instead, y'all chose frolicking, flip-flopping, one bed to the next. Irish Spring Soap and Pepe to stay. Huda and Chris arguing ass all over the whole episode. Chris and them been arguing. Like, literally. Literally, they've been arguing throughout the whole. I mean, not like her and Jeremiah, obviously, because he ain't that dude, and she know he ain't that one. But literally bickering, and not seeing eye to eye. You are lucky that the votes was the day before, because ain't no way all the islanders know what happened with you throughout the whole entire day with her. All this emotional breakdown just before the text, and then all of a sudden, they picked them as the last, the fourth couple to stay, and she was all like, "Hey," and he all like, "You gonna say something, ho?" She was like, "I don't know what that mean. We ain't talk." So, okay, he just looked back over like, it should have been love. Yes, it should have been love instead of Chris and Huda over there. Like, you think these little side facial expressions going to cover up what I feel? And he even had, like, the boys had a day out to play basketball. And that was a cool, realistic, very real on the basketball court 1-on-1. Because my husband be playing in the league with his friends and his cousins and stuff. And it'd be worse than that, actually. They be getting in like 3, 4, 5 fights with each other. And then make it back up like, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm sorry, dog. I ain't mean to do all that. It was just intense in the game. And like, they literally be like that. So I was like, it was like, and they can play an 11-point game. They can never get to 11 points because they be all like, Foul, man, it's foul, man. You was traveling, but my ball. Like, it's like, yeah. It should have been love. Like, literally, that's how the basketball games go. So that was funny. I guess the MVP of that game was Chris. Because, Pepe took a dig at him when he said, there's a reason why somebody was pro and somebody wasn't. He like, oh, bet, yes. Because that at the end of the day, the way my genetic makeup is, that's what Chris said, the way my genetic makeup is, Pepe, we got the edge. I don't care if you're pro or not, we got the edge. He looked cool doing that, but Pepe strides was like that as well. But it was already at a downfall when you got Ace and freaking Bryan. They short as crap. You got freaking Taylor and Clark Kent, Nick. on your team. They already linky. You only got the linky dudes on your dude, Chris. I mean, on your team, Chris, of course. But anyway, the way that I'm sorry. So let me say this first, okay? The couple, the couple that went I was supposed to say, the couple that end up being like, what do you call it? I can't even think right now because it's early as crap. They end up being the first pick basically to stay safe in the villa. Well, Chelley and Ace. Okay, Chelley and Ace people came out. I was one of them. I missed this major vote though. Please go down the way, because I missed the vote. I passed out, went to sleep. I missed that vote for this upcoming next night. I'm so sick because I don't want no point to go to Huda or Irish Spring Soap and Pepe Le Pew. I'm sorry, they should have been gone. Period. And then who was after that? Then it was I think it was Pepe. Yeah. No, it was Amaya and Bryan, and then it was Pepe Le Pew, and then it was Chris and Mustafa. Yeah. But it's funny how ironic the karma comes back around. It's like Taylor and his girl at the end, and then you have his old Jane. There's an old Jane back. You have Clarke Kent, and you have his Black Barbie at the end. It's like, dang, how the tables turn. Should have been loved. But dag, I thought Nicolas was gonna come out and show out. Y'all ain't show out enough. Y'all didn't let Nicolas be in the top 4 over Irish Spring Soap and freaking T1000 chick. That's a damn terrible showing. That is a terrible showing. You gotta do better on the next vote. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, but this was a decent episode. It was kind of like a tearjerker episode as far as like the Three Stooges, because that's what they were, the Three Stooges. Like it was tough in that sense. No. Yeah, this was a good episode. Nobody was tripping off of the Three Stooges or whatever. Nobody was tripping off the Three Stooges of not getting for her leaving. I'm sorry, not the Three Stooges. Nobody was tripping off of Clarke and Lana leaving for real. The Three Stooges was the tearjerker part, like, oh, having that little debrief and all that other stuff. Yeah, it looked like I'm gonna have to make a part 2 because I still want to drag a little more. But I'll probably upload this first one. But let's see. I got a little bit of time left. But yeah, Clarke and Lana, she started to make a bond at the end. You know, she thought she probably wasn't because her girls left that she felt comfortable around. And then her and Olandria start getting a real good respect for each other. So that's cool. Yeah, but everybody was like, well, at least they leaving in love. Like, so I don't think everybody felt so sad, but it was still like, I know they're gonna talk about it later on their own separate little spread out, you know, how they make them do. Like, you think that was the right choice? Then it should have been down to them. And then somebody going to obviously say how ironic it is they were both at the bottom, the two couples that broke off and, you know, went this direction. All right, y'all, catch me in part 2 because, yeah, I gotta talk about some shit.